In October 2013, bushfires ravaged the Blue Mountains. Over 200 homes were destroyed. Two relief distributions were held in November and in December. Upon its anniversary, we revisiting our new May friends.
I said, will you give us some pocket money? And he wanted to give all his pocket money.
She built her home with others' help. Now she wished to be in the circle of love. This resident excitedly shared her joy with us about her new house, and now almost ready.
You helped us, and now I want to help other people.
Ipswich, 42 kilometers west of Brisbane, was heavily flooded in 2011. From our emergency relief back then to the current regular aid distribution, Mayor Paul made his second visit for a fruitful discussion with Master Zheng.
I came here 2 years ago as a visitor, and now I return as a disciple. What I've learned 2 years ago and the practices, the teachings of the Master have helped me so much, and I've come back to tell her a big thank you for making a big difference in my city's life and my life.
On the back of his official compliment card is the quote of the Jingsi algorithm, showing his determination in promoting all these years. Maharja from Malaysia, sponsored by Tzu for corrective surgery, also joined our street-side bushfire appeal, which was warmly received. To ensure arrival on time, the relief logistic team start at the crack of dawn. Blankets and cash cards are given out with respect and warmth.
Totally emotional that you people have been so understanding and generous and loving, and yourselves being here and who've never met any of us, and you're being so generous to us.
In 2014, our free medical care took a new turn. From Brisbane, it has now extended to Sydney, Perth, and Melbourne. Total 9 free clinics were held, benefiting 739 patients. They came from a remote area in Queensland. Those living below poverty line, recently arrived refugees, and homeless. All clinics started in Brisbane in 2002. Regular service includes biannual free clinic for both refugees and homeless, and the visiting of country town Tara. This allows us to expand beyond dental service into physiotherapy, optometry, podiatrists, and general health checkup. The free dental clinic in Perth started in 2013 from the facility of private practice kindly loaned out by a volunteer with a strong support from her team, and by the dedication and a guide by our principle of returning help to the host country. The team recognized the importance of human aspect. Medical care with warmth and love is an effective way to alleviate patients' anxiety. To encourage interaction with volunteers, thanking cards from the patients were provided. Melbourne held its first free dental clinic in 2014. It did not just provide free service, it also provided love and caring. The caring attention from our volunteer make the patient feel like coming home. Refugees from war-torn countries, it was an unbelievable touching experience. The last thing they expected from sterile clinic was interpersonal warmth. They all agreed that love should be encouraged to spread.
When I came here, it was like I was feeling myself not a patient but a celebrity, that people are waiting for me and they are ready to get my details, and they are caring my daughter. They are very concerned with me, like they are the first relative of me. I was feeling myself like that they are my family members.
It is hard to believe that overnight a sports hall like this can be converted into a clinic with 6 separated dental chairs. Pioneered by our Brisbane team, we acquired portable dental equipment, usable in all Australian states. Sydney has been held free dental clinic since 2012. Apart from being lead project for the local volunteers, it is also inspires the aid recipient turning their thoughts towards charity.
It was just amazing. They were nice, they were soft, gentle. Everybody was so polite, friendly, but the dentists themselves, like, amazing work. And I walked out of there not afraid of a dentist. And then next time, came back, took the kids, and then more kids, and then told my family, friends. Honestly, it's amazing what you guys do here.
Our youth group and local volunteers join force in Chinese New Year Carnival to promote environmental protection. Patiently, they resort to rubbish incorrectly placed by the general public. For those who are uncertain for recyclability, our volunteers were also present to provide friendly advice. Continuing with their past support of this event, all volunteers lead their friends and family members. From all walks of life scattered along the street, they pursue the same goal. Bottles, cans, anything recyclable were all in their grasp. Don't underestimate the tiny cigarette butts. By their shadow numbers, they are serious environmental killer. Our Sydney volunteers also support the Clean Australian Day, from littering lying openly on the street to those chunked away on the steering wheel, shrubs, or submerged in the fountain. Nothing was missed. Besides bottle and can, cigarette butts are the top targets. Many bushfires were caused by the wildfires discussed. The firework display of Brisbane Carnival is a major event, attracting tens of thousands. This time, our volunteers cooperate with the organizer and set up recycling bins on site. For the 5th consecutive year, we undertook a weekend of tree planting in Barora. Unity is a strength. In 3 days, nearly 3,000 saplings were planted. Accompanied by our volunteers, the atmosphere is like a reunion. At the new citizens sworn-in, Mayor Paul recommended his favorite, the Jinsi aphorism, to the new Australians.
I read the book, so I was sitting down a while ago, like about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I find it really interesting straight away. I like reading books so much, and it gives you inspiration for the day, and I find it straight away from that.
Overcoming structural vetting requirements, approval was finally obtained for the aphorism publications to be admitted for the Parkley Correctional Centre.
The hardest thing for people to see is themselves.
Move your hands, move your legs. At the Gold Coast vacation class, they found it so interesting that no one wanted to be end. Won't be a mother hen feel sad if her chicks were taken away for food? How to express terms like gratitude? Try writing with mouth. Through this exercise, they realize being able to do such simple tasks should not be taken for granted, but appreciated. End of Sydney Youth Camp were about self-potential, pollution and waste, and fine art of recycling. Meat-free cooking was also demonstrated. A day packed with extra activity will leave behind some pleasure memories. All volunteers went to Ipswich High School to promote meat-free diet and its environmental benefits.
I've learned a lot of things about vegetarian and how meat and all those sort of animals are polluting the world and our earth. I'd like to give money to charities. I'd like to give out my own time to people.
Second annual meat abstinence promotion and peace praying in Ipswich City's office. Instant rice can be made into delicious food and suit Australian taste.
The flavour of beef or pork or chicken, I recommend it anytime.
And it tastes so good. It took me back 20 years.
University of Melbourne Graduation Day, blessing message through sign language performance. Promotion of vegetarian diet into its third year. A 5-day free vegetarian meal campaign was launched as the most direct way of environmental protection. Many expressed their wish to eat more vegetarian meals and influence their friends. Every takeaway meal is the result of combined effort of many. They might be small individually, pulled together, they can have far-reaching efforts. We sincerely invite you to join our volunteers group.
Your